It's been 13 years since Israel carried out the massacre of Qana. Many political figures as well as religious representatives from the village attended a ceremony to mark the event. The keynote speaker, Nabih Berri, Lebanese parliament speaker, said the Lebanese know that their sole enemy is the Jewish state, which invaded their country and committed massacres in it. Turning to the recent allegations by Egyptian officials that Cairo uncovered a cell of 49 Hezbollah members that was planning hostile operations in Egypt, he said the resistance is keen on the protection of national interests of Lebanon and Egypt.
We guarantee and stress that the resistance in Lebanon is keen on the nation's national security. It forms one of the nation's defense lines. It wouldn't get involved in plans to strike any tourist or strategic facilities.
Those attending recollected the Qana massacre that occurred in April of 1996, when Israel launched a massive operation on Lebanon, calling it the Grapes of Wrath.
This is not the only massacre that Israel committed in 1996. As I said, all the history of Israel indicates that it's a history of bloodshed, of killings, of deportation.
The parliament speaker paid tribute to the victims of the Qana massacre and those killed during the 2006 war on Lebanon. This was part of the United Nations compound in the heart of the southern village of Qana. And during Israel's war on Lebanon in 1996, it was home to over 900 refugees from Qana and surrounding villages. And on April the 18th, it was in flames and turned into wreckage. And those whose destiny it was to stay alive had the courage to tell their stories. Mariam Bourgi was 12 when she lost 18 members of her family after taking refuge in the United Nations compound, where the displaced thought they would be safe.
I lost my parents, my father, my mother, my sister, my uncle, my grandmother, my grandfather, and 18 members of my family. I thought that I will be safe in the UN because the Israelis will not be bombed in us.
On April the 18th, 1996, Israeli artillery hit Qana, killing 106 and injuring 116 civilians who had taken shelter in the UN compound.
This location is well known by the Israelis since the deployment of the UNIFIL troops in South Lebanon in 1978. I can believe that one round can be a mistake, 2 rounds can be a mistake, but 35 rounds. And during the time of the shelling, the Fiji Bet operations officer was calling by Motorola, the headquarters, his headquarters, telling that please tell the Israelis that we are under fire, people are dying here, soldiers and civilians, please tell them to stop firing, but they never stopped.
Israel says the 18th of April 1996 shelling was an accident and that its forces had aimed at a legitimate militant target. But a United Nations military investigation later determined it was unlikely that Israeli shelling of the UN compound was the result of technical or procedural errors. Mariam Saleh, Press TV, Qana, Southern Lebanon.